Welcome to the True Detectives podcast, where we uncover the most mind-boggling true detective stories. Imagine a quiet library, a book-loving teen, and a priceless literary treasure, a Gutenberg press edition of Da Vinci's Codex. At the heart of a real-life mystery, I'm your host, Adrian Smith, and with me is the brilliant Dr. Julia Jones.
Always a pleasure to be here, Adrian. Libraries and mysteries, what's not to love?
Right. Today's case is so wild, it feels straight out of a young adult novel, but I promise you,
Yeah.
every detail is true. So picture this. You're a teenager hanging out at the library, maybe browsing for your next read, and you stumble upon a discarded book and tucked inside is a coded message hinting at a plot to steal the Codex. That's exactly how our story begins.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time, or maybe the wrong place, depending on how you see it. This teen's love of books inadvertently throws them headfirst into a real-life thriller.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And here's where things get really interesting. The first clue is a scrap of paper hidden within a biography, leading to a specific page and line in another book. It's like a literary scavenger hunt. And the first clue reveals the word island.
Classic breadcrumb trail, isn't it? It's fascinating how the perpetrator used everyday library items, a biography, a cookbook, even a travel guide. To hide these coded clues, it's like they were trying to create a puzzle worthy of Da Vinci himself.
Totally. And our resourceful teen was up for the challenge. They quickly realized each clue reveals a word, and together these words form directions.
What's remarkable is the protagonist's ability to decipher these codes under pressure. They're not just a bookworm, they've got serious problem-solving skills.
Oh, absolutely. Plus, they have that deep familiarity with the library's layout and collection. We're talking dusty corridors, hidden nooks, and of course the rare books exhibit, which just so happened to be under renovation, adding another layer of complexity to the situation.
That's no coincidence. Adrian renovations often mean less security, more chaos. The perfect cover for a heist.
It's all coming together, isn't it? And as you can imagine, the suspense builds as our teen sleuth finally arrives at the exhibit, only to find the Codex gone.
Oh no. But I have a feeling the mystery doesn't end there.
You're right. There's one final crucial clue waiting to be discovered. They find a tattered copy of Shakespeare's Hamlet lying open, and there's a highlighted passage that reads, "There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio."
Shakespeare, in a case involving Da Vinci, it seems our perpetrator has a taste for the classics.
They definitely do. But here's the catch. It's not just a quote. It's an anagram.
An anagram. Now that's clever. It adds a whole other layer of complexity to the puzzle. What message does it reveal?
Get this. When rearranged, the letters spell out, "More than one, the heavens are a hint."
The heavens are a hint. Now that's intriguing. Our protagonist is thinking outside the book literally. They must have a keen eye for detail to have spotted that anagram and made that crucial connection.
It's a true aha moment. They realize the clue points to the skylights and race up to the roof.
A rooftop chase. This is getting exciting. What awaits our young hero on the roof, Adrian?
Well, as our protagonist bursts onto the rooftop, they're met with a heart-stopping sight. Two figures are attempting to escape with the Codex. It's the rare book's appraiser, Lester Pine, and an accomplice.
The appraiser, a classic betrayal. Someone entrusted with the care of these valuable items turns out to be the mastermind behind the theft. It's like a real-life episode of The Sting.
The ultimate inside job. But our protagonist isn't giving up that easily. They have to think fast. In a moment of brilliance, they tear a page from the same Shakespeare book and write their own message. The jig is up. Eyes on the sky.
Wow. Using the very book that provided the final clue to send their own message, that's some quick thinking under pressure. It's a brilliant play on their part.
And it works. The thieves, completely caught off guard, read the message and look up, realizing they're trapped.
Talk about poetic justice. The thieves, so focused on their elaborate escape, fail to notice the most obvious escape route, the sky. It's a good reminder that even the most cunning criminals can make mistakes, especially when they underestimate their opponent.
And in this case, those mistakes were a bookworm's dream come true. Panic sets in as they hear the sirens wail in the distance. It's all thanks to a book-loving teen. Their love of literature and their ability to think outside the box. Or should I say, outside the book.
It's a truly remarkable story, Adrian. It's amazing how this young person's passion and knowledge saved the day. This wasn't just a matter of luck, it was a testament to their resourcefulness, courage, and deep understanding of the world of books.
You know, this whole thing really highlights how important observation skills are. Our protagonist was able to pick up on details others might have missed, like that hidden message or the fact that the quote wasn't just a quote, but an anagram.
Exactly. They were actively engaging with their surroundings, not just passively reading. And that kind of attentiveness is a valuable skill, not just for solving mysteries, but for life in general.
Absolutely. We often think of detectives as these hardened professionals. But this story reminds us that anyone, even a book-loving teenager, can have what it takes to crack a case.
It makes you wonder what other hidden mysteries are out there just waiting for someone with a keen eye to uncover them.
Right. Maybe there are coded messages all around us hidden in plain sight. And speaking of hidden things, this case also shows how criminals often leave behind unintentional clues. They think they're being clever, but their own arrogance can be their downfall.
You're absolutely right. In this case, the thieves' use of literary references, while seemingly sophisticated, ultimately led to their capture. It's like they were trying to outsmart a literary genius, but forgot that real-life bookworms are pretty smart too.
It's like they say pride comes before a fall.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears for a moment. This case isn't just about a clever teen and some bumbling thieves. It also raises some important questions about security in public institutions, especially those housing valuable artifacts.
That's an excellent point. This incident highlights vulnerabilities that can exist, even in seemingly secure environments, libraries, museums, art galleries. They're all entrusted with protecting our cultural heritage.
It really makes you think what measures can be taken to prevent future thefts. Could advancements in security systems, surveillance, or even artificial intelligence have made a difference in this case?
It's certainly a possibility. As technology evolves, we can expect to see its increasing integration into security protocols. Imagine sophisticated surveillance systems that can detect suspicious behavior, or AI-powered algorithms that analyze patterns and flag anomalies in real time.
It's fascinating to consider the role technology can play. But at the end of the day, it was the human element, that quick thinking and resourcefulness of an individual, that made all the difference in this case.
Absolutely. Technology can be a powerful tool, but it's the human mind, with its creativity, intuition, and ability to connect seemingly disparate dots, that often cracks the case. And that brings us back to our remarkable protagonist.
This young person, armed with nothing more than their love of books and a sharp mind, managed to outwit experienced criminals and save a priceless piece of history.
It's a reminder that heroes can come from the most unexpected places, often hidden in plain sight, just like a well-concealed clue in a library book.
Speaking of hidden clues, this case got me thinking about the aftermath of something like this. We often focus on the dramatic aspects of crimes, the chase, the capture, the recovery of stolen goods. But what about the psychological impact on everyone involved?
It's an aspect that often gets overlooked. The library staff, the community, even our young protagonist must have experienced a range of emotions. Shock, fear, relief, perhaps even a sense of violation.
Exactly. Trauma can manifest in many ways, and it's important to acknowledge the lasting effects of such an event. And what about the thieves? What happens to them once the dust settles?
Well, they face the legal consequences of their actions, of course. But beyond that, there's the question of rehabilitation, of understanding their motivations, and addressing any underlying issues that may have contributed to their choices. It's a complex issue that goes beyond simple punishment.
It's about understanding the human factors that contribute to crime and working towards solutions that address both the immediate and long-term consequences.
Every crime, every investigation, every story has layers of complexity that extend far beyond the surface.
It's a good reminder that there's always more to the story than meets the eye.
Exactly. And sometimes those deeper truths can be found in the most unexpected places, like a coded message tucked away in a dusty library book.
This case has been a wild ride. We've got a daring heist, a book-loving detective, and a whole lot of literary intrigue. It's proof that truth can be stranger and more exciting than fiction.
Absolutely. And it highlights the power of the human mind. We often get caught up in the advancements of technology. But this case reminds us that it's often human ingenuity, creativity, and intuition that make all the difference.
Couldn't agree more. Our protagonist used their knowledge of literature and their passion for puzzles to outsmart seasoned criminals and save a priceless piece of history. It's a testament to the enduring power of stories and the unexpected heroes that can emerge from seemingly ordinary places.
You know, Adrian, it makes me wonder about all the other untold stories hidden within the walls of libraries and archives around the world. What other mysteries are waiting to be discovered?
That's a great question to ponder. Maybe there's a listener out there right now sitting in their local library who will stumble upon the next great true detective story.
Maybe they'll find a cryptic note tucked inside a vintage cookbook, or a hidden message scrawled on the back of a forgotten map.
The possibilities are endless, so the next time you visit your library, keep your eyes peeled, your mind sharp, and remember the story of our book-loving detective. Who knows, maybe you'll be the one to uncover the next hidden chapter in history.
And never underestimate the power of a well-read mind.
Well said. That wraps up another thrilling investigation on the True Detectives podcast. Don't forget to rate and follow the show for more true detective stories from around the world. And if you have a library mystery of your own, we'd love to hear it. Until next time, stay curious and keep those detective hats on.